Cause rich is a blessing. Players think you getting swept. Not going 7. I'll be a warrior for life. But we still got love for Kevin. Yeah. Work smarter, don't work harder. I took a break, need a recharger. Don't fly commercial, I need shark. Need a Zendaya like Peter Parker. Yeah. This not, but I make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy. This not, but we make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy.
I dropped the top on the Essex Street. Flying in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean.
It's interconference time for these Grizzlies as they come in as the visiting team. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Here's Holiday. Rebounded by Jackson. Morant with it. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
And the rejection by Jackson. Launches a 3. Here's Heaney. Porzingis with the rebound. And the rejection by Jackson. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. First quarter, just over a minute played. Walked again.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
The Celtics on offense. Outside Tatum. And so just over a minute. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish. Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Now here's Morant. Five on the clock. And he overshot that one, missing. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Pass to Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson misses. The Celtics with the lead. Inside. Here's Tatum. Out to White. Right side Tatum. The layup off target. Porzingis with the steal. And the dunk by Tatum.
Brushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. He gets in there. It's easy. That's an easy bucket.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 4.
Substitution. Brandon
Here's Morant. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Tatum. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Bucket is good. Morant's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And a new group in for the Celtics. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Here's Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
You would in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Of course, Ja Morant's name first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And Morant gets it to go. He's got 10.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Now Tatum, following the miss by Ja Morant from deep.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Fires the 3. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Pass to Holiday. Looking to end the run. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Tatum. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Ja Morant.
13.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Horford, good. Horford's got his first bucket in this one. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Pippen can't hit. Here's Shireman.
Memphis foul.
The Grizzlies making a switch here.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
Line for 2 shots.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Here's Pippen. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Celtics trailed by 3. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
Outside for Pippen. And Boston with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Stolen by Jackson. Clark outside. Pippen outside. Outside, Bane. Outside, Jackson. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And, Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant with another miss. The Celtics with the lead. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brown outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Brown's got his second bucket.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
.59 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Bain. And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Brown outside. He takes it in, and it's rebounded by Morant.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Here's Brown. Outside, White. On the wing, Brown. Shot clock at 5. From 8. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
A 3 from Morant. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
22.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And the Celtics with possession here. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. The Celtics making a switch here. And the Celtics with possession here. Pass to Edey. Wells with it. It's Morant in the corner. From the arc. Boston grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Morant outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Morant's got 16.
When Ja is knocking down that three consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Teardrop shot. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Austin with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
And here's Morant. He's got 16. Outside for Jackson. Three-pointer. And Ja Morant, good for the three. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid. But when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
First team foul.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency. It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Pass to Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now Brown. He's got 8. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
They grabbed their own miss. Tatum looking around. Tatum taking it in. And the dunk by Tatum.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Brown. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
1:10 left to play here in the third. Clark outside. Pass to Aldama. Shoots the 3. Horford with the rebound. Here's Boston now. They're on a 13-5 run. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies trailed by 7. Pippen for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Morant. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Now, here's Craig. That shot, no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Boston on top, up by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pippen with it. Picked up by Brown. Outside for Pippen. Bane looking around. To the paint. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Wells.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And it's Pippen missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Holiday. Tatum with it. Inside, Tatum automatic.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Up top, Bane. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
Memphis trailing here. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Open for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. And he drops it in from the low post. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Morant with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Bane. Wells in the corner. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Morant missing. Celtics leading by 3. Brown. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Tatum. Back to Porzingis. Another shot. Tatum, that's good. 19 points for Jason Tatum.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Jackson has the open look. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant outside. From deep three-point land, it's hauled in by Brown.
Questionable shot selection in that lead. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
Outside Tatum. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Tatum's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
To the wing on the left. Now here's Morant for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Tatum with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
So we see Boston get the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony.